Is it just me, or does change feel a little bit hard? Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether you embrace it, whether you don't like it, it does feel a little hard, I don't know about you guys, but that's what I've been thinking about today. Um, in the middle of the week right now, about to start a new job the coming Monday. And I just had a son, you know. My leather business is starting to pick up a little bit of traction, you know. A lot of things feel like they're happening at the same time, and these are things that I prayed for, right? These are things that I prayed for: a better paying job that requires me to spend less time at work. That's crazy. A son? Like, I never thought I was gonna get a son after 3 girls, It's not something that I like wanted, but it's something that I always dreamed of having, And, my leather business, like, I was dreaming of getting hit up for pieces that were over $100, and that's basically what I'm doing now. After I worked with someone, just one person, they plugged me into like 2 other people, 3 other people, 4 other people, and I'm just like, wow, like, it's happening, And I don't know, I feel like happy, but I'm also like feel overwhelmed, I don't know if you guys experience the same thing, change. There's a lot of change I feel like that's happening in my life right now. I'm happy about it. Like, I'm happy about it, but I'm just like, in a weird way, I kind of miss my old little routine, but not really. I don't know if that makes sense. It's that comfort zone, I know that, like, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to feel. It's my body experiencing the change, you know what I mean? The change that is required for me to be the level up version of me. The me that's, you know what I mean? Because if I got handed the life that I dreamed of overnight, I don't know how I would react. You know what I mean? I don't know how you guys feel about that, If it's just slowly happening, like, I feel like that's a good thing, And I feel like right now it's a kind of like a pivotal, like, moment, right? It's happening, But yeah, I feel happy, I feel nervous, I feel accepting, because, like, it's got to happen for me to get to that next level, If I want the life that I dream of having, if you want the life that you dream of having, and change is happening to your life, or you're getting out of your comfort zone to cause change to happen, you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. And I'm excited for you. I'm here for you. That's why I started this channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Mike. I basically started this YouTube channel to document my journey, through things that I'm going through, things that are happening, to hopefully one day inspire somebody, like, hey, just pick up the camera and record, put yourself out there, see what can happen. Eventually I do want to quit my 9-to-5 job to do this full time, if it's possible, if God allows it, if it's in my cards, I'd love to do it. Love to help at least one person out there. Yeah, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. I embrace change. When I was younger, I didn't embrace change. I was scared of change, especially fresh out of high school. That's a big pivotal moment for a lot of, like, young people. Like, you're out of high school, you're expected to obviously either go to school, get a job, or both. You're no longer solely relying on your parents. Usually, there's a lot of pressure on you, but that was like a kind of a pivotal time in my life too, where I was just like, I got overwhelmed, because it's a big change, And right now, for me at least, I know the life that I want, and I know what's required for me to change, and that's what I'm doing basically, The orders I got in for the custom guitar straps, that's what I'm making right now. They're a little more intricate. They require a little bit more of me, a little bit more time, a little bit more research, a little bit more skill, but instead of being like scared and running away from it, I'm running towards it. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to make it happen, And I think that's the attitude we should all have with change, let's just freaking go head first. Like, it's going to be weird, it's going to be scary, but we're going to be able to do it, A big thing for me right now that I'm like overthinking for this new job is going to require me to be gone for at least 2 weeks to train. 1 week in in LA. I'm down here in San Diego, in LA, so that's like 2 hours away. And then another week in, I think it's Orange County or something like that. But I'm gonna be away from home. I'm being away from my wife and my kids. You know, there's very few times that I can count that I've been away away from them for that long. You know, one of them was when they went on vacation without me. And you know, you get lonely, you get scared, but I know this is the discomfort that I have to feel in order to, you know, get to the next step, right? And it's only gonna be for 2 weeks, hopefully. You know, and it is what it is. It's what I have to do to you know, to get what I want, basically. You know, but nonetheless, whether the change feels uncomfortable or not, you know, it's a blessing. These are the same things that I used to pray about. You know, these are the same things that I wanted to be. You know, I wanted to be a part of my life. You know, and for me to be able to kind of stress about them or worry about them is kind of a blessing in disguise. You know, I'd rather have a busy life than no life at all, if that makes sense. You know, I'm okay with the stress, a little bit of the overwhelm. It's a little bit is healthy, you know. A little bit keeps you going, you know. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick video, and I just wanted to ask you guys, like, do you guys like change? Do you guys embrace change? Do you guys kind of fear change? Do you guys like your life to kind of stay the same, or are you guys always looking for like the next thing, the next level up, like what's going to get you to the next level, or what you want, you know, out of life and stuff? But food for thought. I wanted to ask you guys real quick, you know, if you guys are, you know, have been following my channel, probably be up. I'm gonna try. I'm going to. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try, even though I'm starting a new job. Because usually when I start a new job, like I put everything else on pause, if that makes sense, you know. And I don't want to do that this time, you know, because like, you know, a new job, like you're overwhelmed with information and you're learning new things, and by the time you get home, you're kind of just like mentally kind of fried a little bit, you know. I don't want that to happen this time around. I want to keep myself consistent, and I want to prevent that from happening. You know, I want to. My goal is to post for 100 days straight. Even though I did miss one day, I'm not gonna lie. I'll let it slide just because it was the birth of my son, and even then, I was still trying to find a way to go out there and record. You know, but I couldn't. But the next day, I still uploaded. Boom, right back on it. And then a couple of days, I uploaded like twice. You know, but if you guys want to follow me for the journey. If you guys, you know, want some motivation, inspiration, and if you guys are aspiring, you know, YouTube creators, content creators, business owners, like, give me a follow, like, or give me a subscribe, whatever, like, drop a comment, and let's grow together. I'll see you guys in the next one.